And then you can catch me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediaco.com today. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indie 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and MzWTT, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in, and right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi. All right, hey man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's your boy $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Oh, hey man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi, and I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Ah! Oh, Fabo!
Hey y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just jamming. Come on in. Get your drink. This is a bop though. Shout out to M.O.gul. All my It's called You Take Me There. Just let that settle in. I just want to start off dancing because it's been a hell of a week. I don't know about you. I can only speak for me. Okay, because y'all know I'll start it'll be a whole jam session up in here. Hey, Latifah, thank you so much for tuning in. Girl, I had to switch it up. I was giving y'all the you can go bust down or you can go bob. Okay, like you can do all of that. That's what I was doing. Okay, I am so excited because tonight I've got a really, really special guest, y'all, and she's got an event coming up that some of my ladies might be interested in. Okay, so we are going to be hopping into that. I have Miss Courtney Alyse in my virtual backstage. Okay, and we about to jump into everything that my friend got going on because baby girl has been going up. Okay, all the way up. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live. I'm super excited to catch up. Oh my goodness, because guess what, y'all? I gotta take a break next week. Ooh. I know y'all be mad at me when I take them weeks off. That's okay though. We're gonna have a good time tonight, and we're gonna resume the good times. Because first off, y'all, it's Black History Month. Okay, everybody, okay, are you with me? Okay, it's Black History Month. Step one is February 1st. Y'all mortgage and rents are due. Yeah, I hope somebody is checking a bag tonight. Okay. Before I jump in, of course, I have to shout out all of my listeners that are tuning in from Chicago, Jersey, Philly, and Houston. Now, look, y'all, it's been some changes. Come on, twin, let's vibe. So the Blueprint Live is now going to air with my radio partners on Sundays at 3. So we had a little bit of a switcheroo, and I love it though, because Sunday is a day that most of us are chilling out, and I want you all to keep the good times rolling, not just on Thursdays, but any day of the week that you choose. Okay, so make sure that you all are tuning in with Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I just want to tell everybody, like, look, if you got something that you're trying to do, okay, you want to advertise, you want to come on, you need an interview, okay, we in 4 different cities. You are not limited to the Chicagoland area, which is where I am based. You're not just limited here. You can get the word out about your business or your initiative in other places. Don't let the opportunity pass you by, okay? And of course, last but not least, I have to shout out to my amazing sponsors, Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, and Fiya Infusions, okay? If you're tuning in on our Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all that other stuff, everyone that is involved with the show is tagged. You want to make sure that you go and that you're following my sponsors and partners because it's opportunities for y'all too. It's not about me. I tell y'all every week. So, and because it's not about me, I want you to drop those businesses in the comments. I'm gonna leave that up for the people that may not, y'all don't even want to follow directions. Okay. Drop your business in the comments. Whatever you got going on, your links, drop it all in the comments for me. Okay. And tonight's topic. What are some things you wish the opposite sex understood? We're going to talk about it tonight. So make sure that you stick around for the topic. But without further ado, I want to go ahead. I want to cue this up and get my special guest up in here. We about to get into it tonight. Okay. Courtney, are you ready, boo? Okay, I got the thumbs up. I want to bring in, okay, Courtney Alyse. We started off when we was in the trenches, baby. Okay, we was in the trenches. But my good sis, she definitely has so much going on. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in right now. Okay, because I think it's time.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
Ma'am, I'm doing well. And I think that our theme song for tonight should be started from the bottom, now we're here.
No, for real. No, for real. Because I remember, like, those days.
Baby, we used to slave, honey. What was we doing?
Trying to get $1.
So, look, can I share with them? We're not affiliated with that company anymore. Can we share?
Absolutely.
So, I met Courtney while working at Speedway. Mm-hmm. Yes, we used to be managers, and it was intense. And what I love is the fact that we stayed in touch that entire time. And Courtney, you have been doing your thing, sis.
Thank you. But you have as well, because I mean, look at this. Look at your production, like hands down.
I appreciate you. We've come a long way, and I mean, it's been awesome because I've been able to watch your journey. And I've seen how, you know, you just had all of these different layers of things that you were doing. And I mean, you know, I just feel like you got to walk me from when we parted ways at the good old Speedway, baby. Because we look, you're a model. You plan events. You have a whole group. Yeah. Okay. You got a retreat coming up. Baby, look. So you got to tell me, walk me from when we walked, because I think we walked away from him at the same time.
I think it was about the same time, like within a couple months of each other. Absolutely. Because it was
treacherous.
We made it through. And look at us now.
Yes.
The things that we've learned and we've taken and used, but forgot a lot of others. I have since had 2 children.
Okay. Shout out to the kids.
I've started modeling more. Like, not at first it was just like, oh, I just want to go take some pictures. I've been to New York Fashion Week. Yeah. I have started planning events for a very specific group of people that I just felt like it just called me to do it. Like, you know how something's just like calling you to do something? Yeah. That was it. And those events, which still happen, just not as frequently, have now turned into a retreat. But I've been working from home, traveling, doing all type of odd jobs. And now I've gotten to a space where I know exactly what it is that I want. Okay. And I'm getting it. I'm getting everything I asked for.
Talk about it. Okay, so let's delve into that. What I mean, because it sounds like it's something very specific that you want to share.
Sure. So I live a different love style than most, or lifestyle, depends on how you would like to see it. But I'm polyamorous. So what that means is I have many loves. Poly meaning many, amorous meaning loves. And it started just from like going to this all Black polyamorous weekend. And from there, I just came back and was like, oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. This is
Okay.
me all the way.
Okay. It felt like it's because I definitely want to ask you, like, when was the moment for you that you wanted to adopt this as far as in your life?
So, I want to say it was, well, you know what? I can't say there's a pinpoint. I can only
Okay.
start from the beginning.
Okay.
And the
Walk
beginning
me through it,
is
girl.
my
You got time.
curiosity got the best of me. And to be honest, it started as me and my then boyfriend, who is now my husband. It
Okay.
started as us just dating women together, whether it was just for a quick fun time or, for a long time. That was just the thing that we were doing. We didn't know if there was a name for it or anything. It was just what we liked. We weren't pressuring anybody. Nobody was like trying to take advantage of anybody. It was just everybody's having a mutual agreement that this is something that we're going to do and we're going to have fun with it. We're going to enjoy ourselves and we're going to live our life and we're going to support each other.
Okay.
So from there, we kind of we were in a relationship with a girl for a couple of years. Once
Okay.
that fell through, we just stepped back. We were still having fun, but we stepped back. Then we found out about polyamory,
Okay.
found a really nice group to join. And from there, we were like, oh, this is absolutely who we are.
Okay.
1000%.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then thank you for sharing that because it's, I'll be honest with you, Courtney. You naturally you hear about it, right? And it's like we see the stuff that's like on TLC and everything, but like there's not really a lot. It's not talked about, right? You know what I mean? You don't hear a lot about it, at least within our realm.
I'm trying to think. So you really don't hear about it. And you will see it in certain TV shows, but they'll always give it like I just gave it to you. Me and my husband were dating another woman. And that's usually how most people step into polyamory. But the thing about polyamory, as I've learned, is we don't have to date together at all.
Okay.
We can date completely separate people at completely separate times, but we know that our relationship here is still secure. And we're working to recreate a relationship like we have with each other, very secure with other people.
Okay.
Without any dishonesty or any of that. It's all open, honest, upfront. Hard conversations are being had because there are challenges that are going to come up just like any regular what's the word I'm looking for? Monogamous relationship.
Okay.
So, when you're in a monogamous relationship, it's just you and one other person. And maybe you don't like that person today, but you still love that person, but you don't want to talk to them right now. So you're going to leave them over there.
Okay.
Same thing when you're polyamorous, but you also have to learn how to control your feelings. Because if you're having an issue with this partner over here, don't bring it over here because I got nothing to do with that.
Okay. Right. Like keep that beef where that beef needs to be.
Yes.
And Courtney, so look, straight up. So I am in a monogamous relationship, right? So I can speak to the fact that it is you run into those challenges, and I mean, and I think being married that can add a layer to it as well.
Absolutely.
So I want to know from you personally, how do you balance all of that? Because I would imagine there's some different like emotions and things that it's hard with one person. How do you balance it with multiple?
Therapy. But really, it's just me looking within myself. Because while I'm on this journey, I've learned that if I'm reacting a certain way to a conversation that we're having, you're not saying anything rude, but I'm like literally triggered and we now getting into an argument. I need to sit in my feelings and I need to find out why am I feeling this way? And why is this making me feel so bad? Because, for example, your partner tells you that they're going to go see their other partner. Oh, now I'm livid. I'm hot. Like, you cannot tell me that you're about to go see this other person. Like, what do you mean? Like, am I just talking
I don't
to you?
understand.
But at the same time, it's like, but this is what you guys agreed to, and so why are you really mad? Because to say that you're mad that they're doing it, you're not going to be mad when you go do it.
Yeah. That's
tough,
girl.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's literally something that you just have to sit within yourself. Like, I'm also working on a journal, and it is a polyamorous reflection journal, just so like women or men or couples can like actually reflect on the things that they go through polyamory, because you could probably use it for monogamous relationships too, if I'm being honest, because
Yeah.
relationships have so many layers and they go through so many stages. And when you're growing, not just in a relationship, but as your individual self, you're growing, you're learning new things about yourself, you're learning new likes, new dislikes, you're learning how to actually, what's the word I'm looking for? You learn to actually learn how to be happy with yourself and be happy for the people that you surround yourself with.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it takes time to get there. It's not an easy road.
Yeah. And you know, I love it because you actually have brought together your group. So PWLH, you've brought everyone together and you're kind of spearheading that. Can you kind of speak to when you started the group, you know, just how you were kind of called to do that to help others?
Okay, yes. So I will tell you that it happened by accident. Because
Accident, man.
yes, because I was not trying to start like a group, because that's, while I do have another group, it's not like my thing, like, because I'm not really consistent with like keeping people engaged in the comments. Like, I have to take a break from social media sometime. It's
Overwhelming.
okay, so I wasn't trying to do that. I literally had created this women's retreat that I was just going to do within my Chicago group. And I was like, we're going to have a retreat. We're going to come out. I'm inviting other ladies to come. Y'all should come.
Okay.
And then I was like, if you've registered, join the group. So this is where we can talk about all the retreat stuff. Well, it turned to like people that was joining the group, like, oh, let me invite my friends. Oh, I'm going to invite my friends. So we have about 300 ladies over there.
Okay.
Interested in polyamory. And it didn't happen in purpose. So
okay, I mean, that's real.
But it does allow you a safe space to have conversations with other women who are just like you, who understand what you go through, who are probably going through the same thing you've been through, or they've been through and they know how to process it and get out of it. So that is what I love about our group. And it ranges from women from 21 to 60. Like, we have a wide range of women that are in the group and attend the retreat. So yeah, like, while I love my group of ladies, like, they are literally, they keep me sane, the ladies in this group. And a lot of the ladies have become friends. So it's like, okay, I really should give y'all a little bit more, but I'm on a break right now.
You did. When you told me you were on a hiatus, I'm like, girl, now what are we doing here? You got to jump back in, baby, because you got a retreat coming up.
I know. And I just feel like I needed it. Like, after the new year, I've been on go. Because I don't know if you can see, but I'm in scrubs right now because I'm also in school.
Okay, honey, we getting the schooling. Okay, we have a business promoting.
Look, I'm adding to my portfolio of things that I do. I'm on my way to become a licensed esthetician, but if you attend the retreat, you'll get a little sample because we will be having some complimentary facials, back facials, and glam available. So
just wait, now hold on. You gotta tell it, because there's some people that's gonna be listening in and they will likely be interested, in what you got going on. So what can they look forward to? The retreat is in March, correct?
March 1st through the 3rd. 2024. It is near the Chicagoland area. It's going to be at the Belvedere Events and Banquets in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Tickets are $400, and it includes all events. Did I go out? Okay.
I'm still here.
It includes all events, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, we're going to have a conference. So let me put it together. You get 2 days of conference. You get a paint and sip. You get a no boring night. You get after parties. You get a pool party. You get an all pink brunch. You get sensual yoga. You get complimentary massages and facials. You're getting food at every dinner. So you're getting food on Friday, you're getting food on Saturday, and food on Sunday, 1 meal a day. And Sunday, if you upgrade to VIP, you get bottomless mimosas and transportation included.
Baby, they said they can't beat that.
Yes. So we are giving the ladies a lot, but you know what? It's it's necessary, because as women, like, we don't take care of ourselves too often, especially if we're moms and wives. Like, we're trying to make sure our house is good, our family is good, but we really have to take the time to like take care of ourselves. So I encourage the women that do come to the retreat to stay at the hotel, because we're going to be doing so much. If you only coming for the conference, you're going to miss everything else. But
Okay,
if
they're gonna
you're
miss the real fun times. Okay, like you're not gonna be able to party.
okay, and I have a really good way of balancing party and education. Like, we're gonna learn some stuff, but we're gonna twerk a little bit too. So we're gonna have a good time.
That's a good mixture, Courtney. That's
right?
a good mixture. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Now, Courtney, I want to know this before you go, because like I said, there's gonna be people that's gonna be tuning in and they probably like, okay, I relate to what she's saying. But if there's someone that's listening and they are considering the lifestyle, they're curious about it,
Mm-hmm.
what advice would you offer them, be it male or female?
Okay. It's gonna be hard, but first of all, you need to write down what are some qualities that you like in your partner, and what are some qualities that you would like in a new partner. And then you need to understand, think about the same things that you want, your partner wants them as well for their partner. Understand and process how that's going to sit with you, how you're going to feel. Mm-hmm. Really get into your feelings, and also think about what type of person that you actually want to engage with, what type of questions that you want to ask them. Like, really, because you're going to want to vet your new partner. And by vetting, you're going to want to ask them questions. You're going to want to actually get to know them, spend time with them, whether on the phone or in person, going on little coffee dates. You're going to want to see them and see how they operate. Get to know them. Maybe they like talking on the phone. Maybe like texting. Get to know what's going to be the best for you and your new partners. And does it actually fit into your life? So get a Google Calendar. Share your Google Calendar with your partners so that everybody is able to see the schedule. Who's going on a date? If you want to put the names, you can put the names. If you don't want to put the names, don't put the names.
You don't have to. Right.
But at least let your partners know, I am busy from this time to this time. It's going to help you not just get organized in your relationships, but also in your personal life, because you're really going to be making an effort because you want to see your partners. You want to spend time with them.
Right.
You want to have some time for yourself. So it's going to really require you to like put yourself on a schedule.
Courtney, that's great. That's great advice, ma'am. Now, Latifah, you said you had a question. Baby, type it in the comments. If you all have questions, Courtney is here. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, and now everyone, they were saying hello. Let's see. Kim said communication is key. I think
it absolutely is.
Yeah, it's. I would imagine that being honest, because I want to ask you this now, Courtney. You know that guys and the girls sometimes some of them be out here playing with people, right? They're not really very, very honest. Like, can you speak to, I guess, like the integrity of having those different relationships and like how to maneuver with that too?
You know what? I will say this, and people will always say that this is cliche, but I really don't care. It's better for you to be open with your partner than to not. And the number one reason I say that is STDs. They can transmit at the slightest of the dime in ways that you didn't even think they could transmit. So you always want to be up to date with your testing. You want to make sure your partner's okay. And then you want to have those hard conversations if something is to arise. Everybody needs to be made aware. So how would you want it if you don't know your partner is sleeping around or dating other people, and you pop up with an STD? You looking at your partner like, what is going on?
Right, like confusion, chaos, calamity.
Now, that's not to say that if it pop up, you still not looking at your partner like, what the hell is going on? I'm sorry, excuse me, what is going on? But it's still a way of like, okay, so what's going on? Opposed to like, whoa. Like, I'm not caught out the blue. I'm like, okay, somebody slipped up somewhere.
Yeah,
everybody needs
to find the culprit at this
point. Because then it's like, I'm not just caring about myself or my selfishness. I'm actually caring about my health and the health of the people that I encounter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And Courtney, we did have a question from Latifah. She put it in. She said, how do you feel about sharing your partner without getting into an attitude.
Whew, girl.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's whew.
So I'm gonna be very honest. The first time my partner actually like went on a date to a girl's house, not on a date, but like on a date to a girl's house, like you already know what's about to happen, right? I was just like,
Pound Town. They're going to Pound Town, baby.
I was like so pissed, and I was just like, why are you doing this? And then I'm like, why are you going crazy like this? Like, what's really triggered me? Like, so I really had to figure out like why I was being mad. And honestly, I was being mad because I'm like, she over there doing something I ain't over here doing. Why she got to do that?
Yeah,
she should be doing that. I should be doing that. And then it's like, but you're not. And it's like, oh well, I guess she can do it then. Okay, next on to the next thing. It's like
right.
you really got to sit in it and figure it out. So I'm not gonna say the
Girl.
attitudes won't happen because
see, I'll be petty. I'll be like, we gotta go at the same time. At the same, like if everybody get an extra, then we gotta get the extra at the
Right.
same time. Like,
and
period.
see, it's just
But
for
you
me.
can't.
I didn't get to the point where I just be like, so you going to your girlfriend's house this weekend? Like, oh, and he'd be there, and I'd be like, oh, hey, girl, I see you at the next event because you coming up here. Oh, okay, like, and
Girl.
it's not like that with everyone. Like, you're not gonna like all of your partners. You're not expected to, because guess what? Those aren't your partners. You don't have to see them. You don't have to sleep with them. You don't have to talk to them.
Yeah.
Not your partner.
They going off in the comments on yep, right. Why blindside somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. She said, especially if he got a nice package. Bye, Latifa. Bye. Kim said, same ones. One band, one sound. Yeah,
they are the worst ones. But
it's,
you know,
girl, you look. You dropping some knowledge tonight on the people, baby. They have questions.
I have answers.
Yes. But look, before I let you go, because I know, look, y'all, she at school, so y'all gonna have to either hurry up with the questions or what. But Courtney, just let them know one last time how they can buy tickets for the retreat, or just support support PW. Like, how can they do it?
Yes. So you can support us by purchasing tickets on our website, polywomenlovehard.com. If you go to Shop All, you will see the 3rd annual retreat, as well as some merchandise that you can purchase. We have tote bags, t-shirts, and tumblers available. You can purchase them right on our website, and they'll ship directly to you. The tickets for the retreat, we have regular general admission is $400, and the VIP is $550. I hear it's a secret sale going on, but y'all have to check the website and let me know, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, so polywomenlovehard.com, shop all, and you'll see the Poly Women Love Hard 3rd annual retreat.
And then I know you said that you all also do other events and like meetups. So tell them where they can follow you to just kind of stay up to date on those events too.
So if you guys want to join any of my groups that I support, I'm an admin in Chicago Black Poly and Open. That's on Facebook. I'm also an admin of Poly Women Love Hard on Facebook, and I'm a supporter of The Office. Now, The Office, I'm going to let you know, they are a huge non-monogamous community, and we have to get into this on another session, Michi, because non-monogamy does not mean you are polyamorous. So
it sounds like we're gonna need a special segment to break it down.
So
I'll be the moderator. I can moderate that.
Yes.
I'm moderating the conversation. I'll be like, for everybody.
Right. But yes, we can definitely do that. So y'all can join Poly Women Love Hard group on Facebook, Chicago Black Poly Open group on Facebook, and The Office ENT. I actually have a poly night coming up the 2nd and 4th Saturday in February. It's going to be at Black's in Chicago, right on 76th and Cottage. If you join any of those 3 groups that I just mentioned, you will see it posted in the group too.
Okay. Look, well, Courtney, baby, you didn't drop the lot on us tonight, ma'am. But I'm excited for your retreat coming up. And I just, anytime you're planning a big event like that and bringing people together, you just got to always put the good vibes out there. So best of luck for the upcoming retreat and just everything you got going on, girl. Keep doing it. I see you, boo.
Thank you. I see you too. Like, I'm just saying props on your show. I'm loving it. Like, to actually witness your growth, I'm so proud of you.
That
I'm
you
so
know,
ready.
you know where we came from. They
I
don't
know.
they have no idea. And it's just like every time when I was seeing you like doing the modeling stuff, and just even like when you started the group, I remember a lot of those things. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what Courtney got going on? It's just it's been amazing to see it all unfold. So, thank you for just coming and sharing a part of your life with my listeners.
Of course. I'll come back anytime. Just let me know.
Come on back, girl.
Okay.
Well, you have a good rest of your night at class, and we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So if you all are interested, I'm going to make sure that I go to her post and I will reshare it to the blueprint. So if there's anybody, look, if you're interested, it's going down March 1st through the 4th, y'all. Okay. You need to go and get in tune. I'm going to leave her information going at the bottom, but right now I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm gonna take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
All right, y'all. It's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. If you missed my exclusive interview with Courtney Alyse, you all make sure that y'all catch the playback, okay? Because she was definitely, she was spitting, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's Hate It and Love It. Okay, let's go there. I know somebody is going to feel me on this. And you know what? We're not going to jump into story time, but I will say this. Okay. My hated it this week. And it's actually, I feel like it's been my hated it probably for a few weeks, but it's going to be the first time I'm going to mention it tonight. Hey, guys, thank you. I try, y'all. I'm giving them a little, that thing, that. Okay. I thank you, cuz I appreciate you. She said, yo, you crazy, Kim. You almost made me curse. If you, and I don't care if this is in your friendships, your family, your relationships, your business, whatever, don't be the individual that overpromises and underdelivers. Don't be that person, okay? We all have them. Everyone has these people that's around them. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. That's the hated it that I'm definitely gonna kick it off with, baby. We don't do that. I pride myself on, if I'm gonna do something or if I'm gonna commit to something, I gotta see it all the way through. I'm gonna see it all the way through, girl. So I run into times where it just doesn't. I'm like, it's not reciprocal. I don't like that. I don't like it. And you shouldn't like it either, okay? That's the hated it. Whitney said, girl, I got a story to tell you about the hated it. Woo, okay, ma'am. We could talk about it. Let's talk about it. This sounds like this might be a private one, so let's connect. Auntie Tracy said, no dream girls, but girl, you play too much. Kim said, Drew Hill said it best. Never make a promise that you can't keep. People be making promises that they can't keep, though. Period. If it's you say you got a project, you got to do it. You got to do it. I've been running into it a lot at work. Definitely there. I'm just like this. Why did you say you was going to do that? And you didn't? Mm-mm. Whitney, especially with business owners. Don't be out here overpromising and under-delivering on any type of stance, okay? Y'all just heard what Courtney said. You got to be honest, baby. Be honest. That doesn't apply just to relationships. That applies to life, okay? Moving along. I find that on the days that I'm doing the show, I feel like that's the day where it's all of these like little bombs and fires that go on around me. My hated it this week has to be the feeling of feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated. Today, I wanted to chuck my phone across the room because I was so overstimulated by it ringing and buzzing and doing all that other stuff. Now, I'm not right because I had to make my post, and you know, you can't be the type of person that when you run in your social media and you have a business that you post and ghost, right? You got to like post, you got to interact, you know what I'm saying? Get some things going, get the people going. Okay. But that feeling of being overwhelmed, baby, that'll do it for me every time. I'm 35 now. I'm 35 years old. I don't like loud sounds. I don't like continuous things. I'm like, baby, it might be some things going on. I can't take it. I can't take it. You can't throw though. Good night. Good night. Everybody throw tomatoes. Put y'all tomatoes in the comments. Throw a tomato. I can't take all of that anymore. It's too much. Kim said, don't come for friend, mister. Please stop coming for friend. Friend didn't do nothing, okay? Friend is saying what she needs to say. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you. Throw that. It's thrown, okay? Look, it's a throw. Get on the flow, okay? I can't take it no more. Being overwhelmed, it's not cute, and it's not the way that I want to live my life moving forward, okay? That's that. Now, of course, I'm gonna end it with a hated it. I had to start it off with the you know, I'm gonna end it with a love it. I mean, oh, y'all throwing hella tomatoes. She said, "Don't try it with my goodness." He tried it. Shout out to all my friends. Y'all acting up tonight. Y'all acting up. It got to be the conversation, but y'all acting up. But the love it that I ended up with is, baby, let me tell you something. When you have a good girls' night, it's gonna do it for you every time. Shout out to all of my friends. I like the fact that with my friends and I, we get together. We go and we fellowship. We like to eat. We like to have good drinks. Y'all, when me and my friends get together and we have girls' night or we have brunch or we have a lunch, we spend money like drug dealers. Drug dealers. Me and all my girls, we show up and look, and it's cold outside, so we show up. We have on our furs. Like I'm definitely gonna participate in Chicago Restaurant Week tomorrow. I'm stepping out in my fur. I don't care what the degree is. I don't care. We're going to spend money. We're going to spend money. We're going to eat. I love a good girls' night. I love a good day where I can go and be bad and bougie with my friends. Thank you to my friends. Okay. It ain't nothing like going out with your man. You can go out with your man. Okay. Of course. Yes, I like going out with him too. I'm like, baby, where we going? Where are we going, baby? But the girls' night is different because it's like you can really, really let your hair down and you can really have a good time. Okay. So that's my love it. I appreciate that. I actually went and I kicked it with Renita yesterday. I've seen my bestie Kim. I still gotta pull up. You know what I'm saying? Whitney, I see you, baby. Like, what's up? I'm be kicking it with my friends. Okay. I love it. He said I'm just a DJ. Right. That said that I couldn't throw. Okay. You was a DJ that came for MzMetchi. We not doing that. Whitney said it's Black History Month. We gonna cut up every time. I cut up on non-Black History Months. She said we definitely gonna have a good drink, eat, and key. Okay. Yes, the fur. I keep a fur. I keep a fur. I keep. I mean, it's a faux fur, but it's a fur. because I do not want to hurt the animals, but I do want to look like that girl. Like, baby, I'm gonna dress up like I'm a mafia boss when I go out with my friends. Y'all still throwing tomatoes. See, Mike, you shouldn't have started. Kim said it's gonna be a vibe every time. Absolutely. Okay, Mike added like y'all showed out at the promontory. Baby, the only thing that was missing that night, because I told y'all I want to be real ignorant and shake up some Clico and like pour it on my friends real ignorantly. I did not do that. I didn't do that because you know, the bottle prices at the promontory was, and it's not even just the promontory, it's everywhere. It was ridiculous. Now I paid it because, again, what do? We spend money like drug dealers, but I couldn't pop no champagne and pour it on them. There was not gonna be no liquor that was gonna be poured. Okay. And yes, because I was gonna be like a mafia boss. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's this week's Hate It and Love It. I told y'all we on 10. But everything that I said, baby, the message still stands. Okay. Period. I have to take a quick break, but when I come back, I'm gonna be hopping into tonight's Hate It and Love It. Now, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Not Hate It and Love It, the What Would You Do? Tonight's What Would You Do? This one is a very simple thing for me. But when I read it to you all when we come back, I'm gonna reserve and pull back my thoughts because I want to hear what you all have to say. But y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think. We'll be right.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So, ladies, put a little bit of razzle-dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi, and it's time for What Would You Do? This one is real quick, but listen up. I think that we're all going to come to a general consensus on this, but if we don't, I want to hear what your opposing view is because I know what I'm going to say. Gentleman wrote, I've been going out with my girlfriend for a year now, and I just asked her to move in with me. Well, she accepted, and she was so happy about it. But my joy quickly turned sour when she said that she couldn't wait to tell her 3 children. The youngest is 12. She never said anything about having kids in the year relationship with her. So when she told me about it, I told her, why didn't she say anything about her kids beforehand? She said that she was scared of losing me, and that's why she didn't say anything. Now I don't know what to do. We get along great, but I don't know if I want a family at the moment. What would you do? Baby. What? Right. Kim, we on the same page, baby. Bye. Okay. Mike, is this the deuces? So first off, okay, look, I don't have children, right? But are people really out here dating and hiding the fact that they have kids? Parents, talk to me. Like, talk to me. Kim, I don't know. That's a blank. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume that you think that it's just as ludicrous as it is. Baby, how do you date somebody for a whole year and you have not 1, not 2, but you have 3 children? a flock of children. What? Kim said they are indeed hiding kids. Somebody tell me, like, for real, are parents really out here hiding the fact that they got kids and like fully dating people? And then my whole thing is, how do you have like 3 kids and you like dating freely like you don't have 3 kids? With no kids, you got 3 that you hidden. What's up, David? He said he's tuning in from Cedar Hill, Texas. Shout out to Texas. Ew. Okay, he said he's out. Mike said he's out and he's running. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be on the same thing. Hey, Tanya, she said that's like hiding a spouse. Yeah, I mean, but your kid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all. Okay, everyone is pretty shocked about this one. Kim said it was the running emoji. Baby, when I tell, because look, I'm gonna leapfrog up out of that. How many kids you got? And I've been dating you for a year. And now you think that you and 3 other people, I'm going to take care of 4 people. That is a ready-made family. A ready-made family, y'all. It's ridiculous. Lynn said you hide eggs at Easter, not kids. I can't deal with it. 3 spouses. Yeah, she's hiding 3 kids. Kim said she probably doesn't have custody of her children. And now that she has a new place to stay, she's probably going to get the kids back and move in with that man. He needs to run immediately. We talk about it all the time that you have to just be honest. Honesty, communication. And then you want to give somebody, I have so much to say. Red flag, I mean, I agree. I would say this. You don't want to coerce anyone to be with you or to deal with you, right? You want to be able to deal with somebody or start a life with somebody and they can accept all parts of you. All parts of you. And your children are certainly things that are a part of you. They came from you. So you should be honest as far as in dating, because this is the thing. And guys, I know a lot of guys will say that I don't want to deal with nobody that's got kids and blah, 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 blah. Baby, the women are out here being dealt with and they have children, okay? The cheeks are getting clapped. Respectfully, of course. Sorry for all of our mature listeners. But, I mean, it's the reality of it. Like, if you're not disbanded from dating or not able to meet someone or find someone because you have children. Somebody like it. Somebody like it. So you owe it to yourself to at least be honest about the fact that you have the kids. I couldn't imagine. Now, it's a difference. There are some people that will let you know that they have children, but they will date you for a specific amount of time before you can actually meet their children. Nothing wrong with that. But you got to be honest about the fact that you got kids in the first place. Okay? Kim said cheeks are certainly being clapped with 2 kids, honey. Bye, Kimberly. I mean, I'm just saying. The reality of the situation is that just because you have children, be it if you're a woman or a man, it does not mean that you just automatically like, we don't want to sleep with her, or we don't want to sleep with him. They've got kids. That sounds crazy. It sounds crazy as hell. So what should this guy do? Leave her ass alone. Now, that's what I would do. Straight up. I would just let her know, like, you withholding that information from me for the amount of time that you did. This is not like they're just in the first couple months of dating or whatever the case is. They've progressed to such a level that he's like, girl, move in. So I would imagine that relationship was progressing very quickly. Because a year, I'm just like, oh my God, you want to move in after a year? You don't just want a key or something like that? He needs to get out of there. I actually agree. Yeah, the running emoji totally embodies my answer as far as what I would do in the situation. Baby, you got to go. And I feel like that it would be the same even if it was, if the shoe was flipped. right? And you're just like, okay, you know what? Hey, man in my life, let's, get some properties together. Let's do some different things. And then you find out this man has 3 kids that you didn't know about. Baby, what? We've been dating for a year and you just, because where your kids been at? See, me, for me, if I was to date a man that had children, where your kids at? And then if I'm dating you and you done lied this whole time, in my mind, I'm gonna be going back to every time and calculating the time that we done spent together, which is time that you wasn't taking care of your kids. Because where are your kids? That you dated me to the point that we can move in together, but I've never seen them or heard of them. Come on now. Latifah said she got sticks and she still dropping it low. Drop it low, sis. Okay. That thing work. Okay. Kim said run. He should run and quickly. I agree. Yeah, I just feel like in this situation, her dishonesty and the fact that she withheld something like that for so long. I mean, this woman could, oh my goodness, she'll carry some stuff to the grave if you allow her to. I'm running personally. If I was in his shoes, I'm getting out that situation as quickly as possible. Now, if I were a man and she potentially has some good poochie, I would probably still deal with her, but we couldn't be serious. And that's keeping it a buck, straight up. Like, you would know, if I were in his shoes, she would no longer be someone that would be a contender for a serious relationship. Because in order to be in a serious relationship, it involves a certain level of transparency and honesty and a certain level of integrity that you have to hold within yourself to be able to maintain and have longevity in that relationship. Okay. If you don't have those things and you're lacking on that and you're lying about major things like kids that came from your body come on now. Come on. Kim said no deadbeat dads, baby. For me, I couldn't deal. Because it's just like, baby, if you leave your kids hanging, your kids, what would you do to me? Some things that make you think. Latifah, I'm just being honest. I mean, think about it. She must have got some good poochie if he wanted her to move in after a year. These guys don't even have these guys. If y'all listen to these men that be talking on the podcast, and you just listen to men talk when they think that you're not listening to whatever the case is, half of them don't even like our ass. Let's just be honest. They don't even like you. Kim, my best friend Kim sent me a video earlier, and Kim, tell me if I summarized it right. The guy said, they're not playing hard to get, you're playing hard to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that person, people. Don't be that person. Okay? But in this situation, she must got some good things going about her, but baby, you can't tell the truth. So that's going to trump everything. It's going to trump everything. I'm sorry. Hey, we got my B in the house. Hey. Kim said men definitely don't like us at all. I believe that there's some men that love us, but I don't know if they really like us like that. I don't think they're really rocking with us like that. But he liked this woman enough that he wanted her to move into his home. He wanted to start a life with her. And she lied about having her kids. That would make me not like women. Let's keep it a buck. B said they like women for the aesthetics only. Kim said you were correct with that summary. That's what the man said, baby. Don't be hard to get rid of. Yeah, I mean, you know what? This situation, I think it's easy. Run for the hills, bro. You have a right. There are still people out there that don't have children, that you can start a life with them. You can have brand new experiences with them. Or there are people that will come to the table and let you know all of what they're working with. It's nothing wrong with laying your cards out when you're trying to have a deep connection with someone. Even if it's just, we're not even just talking about romantic relationships, right? Any type of relationship that you have, is nothing wrong with being your authentic self and presenting what is actually going on with you. I tell people, if even in business, I will tell people now, like if they want to work with me, when I wanted to work with a lot of people, or I was trying to, really get into a lot of things when I first started, I had so much availability, so much free time, so many different things. And as I began to grow, as far as in that and in business and with all of my different endeavors that I had going on, I had to turn it on and start having like real conversations. So when people approach me with stuff, I'm like, this is my capacity. This is what I can do. This is what I can offer. These may be some of the drawbacks, right? Those components can be taken into your romantic relationships too. So if you know that there are certain things that you're not going to do, like when it comes down, especially when it comes down to like family stuff, if you know you don't want to have children, you have to be honest about that. If you have children, you have to be honest about that. Okay. If you got something, if you did stuff to keep, whatever your situation is, you have to be honest, especially when it comes to your children, which are extensions of you. I don't understand this one. For me, I don't understand the lies, but I would run for the hills. Shorty would be toast. She would be my little yeah. Straight up. She would be my little yeah. And I'm gonna leave it at that. B said to one up other men and to prove they are gay. Oh my gosh, y'all are going off. Bye. Okay. Brittany said, as a woman, you are cold-blooded to hide kids. Right. Like to me, that is that, and then like hiding your like relationship status, that's kind of weak. But y'all don't hear me though. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all marinate on that. And I'm gonna take a quick break. And when I come back, we have tonight what's happening, what's up. It's a few things that's going on in the land, y'all, and we gotta jump in and talk about it. I'll be right.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the...
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. And it is time to hop into tonight. What's happening? What's up? What are y'all talking about in these comments? Y'all still going off about the what would you do? Hey, Jim. Shout out to One Business Chicago. Happy Black History Month. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. If y'all don't remember, around this time last year, we were preparing for the One Business Chicago Hall of Fame. I got inducted. I got my plaque over here. It's on my wall, Jim. It's on my wall. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead to the first story. So I read this and it was very interesting. I wanted to share it with you all, especially if you are in the Midwest like me, okay? Now, we all know that in the U.S., we experience an array of earthquakes, but they're saying that in the next few years, y'all, we're going to start seeing more earthquake activity in the Midwest. And they are cautioning that if you are a homeowner, okay, where I'm a homeowner is at, woo, yeah, you 9 times out of 10 do not have earthquake insurance.
Okay, especially if you live like in our area where we don't really see a lot of that. But they are urging that you go and talk to your insurance carrier about potentially adding a policy for it, because with the way that everything is going, the global warming, all of these different things, all of these different components, we're expected to see more of them. Okay. And they are saying that even the other ones that happen throughout the US, that they could be at a magnitude of 7 or greater. And I mean, baby, look, now if you have never been a part of an earthquake, it's scary. I mean, you know what? I've experienced a couple in my life. I used to live in California. Okay. Okay. And y'all know it go down over there. I mean, California been trying to break away from where it's situated at for years. Okay, baby. One day they gonna be just drifted off. It's just gonna it's gonna float on right onto somewhere else. But I think the scariest one, and look, Whitney is on the live right now. Shout out to my sis Whitney. Shout out to all my Salukis. But do you remember the earthquake that happened when we were at SIU? If I was a freshman, Whitney, you were a sophomore. Yeah. Scared me. Oh my gosh, it scared me. And it's the after one for me. I like the aftershock. I'm like, oh my gosh. The aftershock came when I was walking into a building down at SIU. I was going to one of my science classes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scared right now. So needless to say, this is something that we should definitely keep an eye on. If you have a property, you need to get invested. Okay. You need to check out your terms and conditions as far as your insurance. Okay. Whitney says, see, now I need to get a hard hat. Baby, something. Get something. She said, Lord have mercy. Earthquakes scare me so bad because the earth just be cracking. Ma'am, it's very scary. Lynn said, I thought my bed was possessed. I was lying down. Oh, my goodness. I mean, just stuff started shaking. It literally had me so traumatized. I used to hang pictures up, like in real nice frames and things of that sort, and like in my bedroom and stuff like that. When I was in that earthquake that happened when we were at SIU, it scared me so bad that I took stuff that, like, you know, I don't put like shelving or different things over like where I lay my head, because I'm like, baby, I'm not trying to wake up and get clunked in the head by a shelving unit or a photograph. Okay. It's not right. Whitney said that SIU has some weather, honey, earthquakes and inland hurricanes, baby. Carbondale was its own little island. It was its own island. Okay. Moving along. So did you all hear about the lady in New Hampshire that she got stuck in her garbage can that they had to pick up, and she ended up getting tossed into the garbage compactor while she was still inside of the dumpster. Okay. You know, so luckily her neighbors around her heard her screaming from the trash compartment, and they were able to get her out in enough time. But she did get stuck inside of there, and baby, they picked her up and was like, doop, and started compacting the garbage. Could you imagine that? I'm so glad that her neighbors heard her. Because see, me, like when I work from home, baby, I pay attention to everything that's going on. I know when Amazon, UPS, USPS, FedEx, DHL, all of that. I know when everything is going on my block, baby. I am that neighbor. I'm the one. I had to get the blinds that you could move to the side. Because, baby, I'm going to look. I might not say nothing. And I ain't the one to call the police. I'm not a snitch. But I do know what's going on my block. So if something like that happened to one of my neighbors, I would have ran outside too. Like, hey, y'all crushing up our neighbor. Our neighbor is in your garbage compactor right now. Get it together. Okay. Shout out to all the nosy neighbors out there. Whitney said, girl, what, stuck in a garbage can? Yes, baby. She got stuck in her garbage can as it was being compacted. Okay. She said, how, lady, how? Brittany said, I'm the nosy neighbor too. Baby, look, one thing about me, I'm going to look. Brittany said, I called, baby, and asked to remain anonymous. See, this the thing.
It don't really be too much going on my block. We did at one point, my neighbor that lived across the street, he had his rowdy daughters that lived there. And baby, when I tell you they would be outside, I don't know who the baby daddy was, but all I know is that he would get oopsed upside his head every other Saturday. They was fighting out in the middle of the street. I'm just like, baby, just don't bring this across the way to y'all don't be fighting on our vehicles and everything. But you know what? We knew that everything was good. They wasn't about to pop each other. They just wanted to have, physically lay hands on each other in the middle of the street. So for me, I ain't gonna call on my neighbors for doing things like that. I'm like, we're gonna be neighborly. We're gonna all watch this from the comfort of our living rooms. We're gonna open up our front doors and sweep our front doorsteps and act like we're doing something, but really we are looking at you all fight like wild baboons in the street. So I'm that neighbor. I ain't gonna tell on you, but I am gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. Whitney said, I'm that neighbor too. I'll be so nosy, blinds be open. Pull them back. Pull them back. Whitney said, when I lived in the apartments, child, it went down. Baby, it was a domestic violence situation all the time when I lived in my apartments. I loved it there. Brittany said, as soon as I hear gunshot, police. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I will call about the gunshot. I will, but they don't be doing that on my block. It's always the one behind me. They a little ghetto back there. The ghetto. Moving along. Now, this is the couple that we hate to hear about, but they stuff is so crazy and it's so ridiculous. So someone that I was rooting for to get out of the toxic situation that they were in, I'm going to just go ahead and say the name, Krishan. I was mortified when I got online this week and she, there was a video of her with Blueface's entire face on her face. His entire face was tattooed on her face. And I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, you know what? She's come so far. She couldn't possibly be back in that relationship. No, that's henna. And then I ended up seeing that the tattoo place, the people that actually did it, that they came out and they confirmed that that was a real actual tattoo. It wasn't fake. It wasn't henna. It wasn't like the ones that you used to get that would be on the pieces, the pieces of gum. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. This was a real tattoo. I was definitely concerned. On top of that, after this news was released and the tattoo people confirmed it, then there's another young lady that she's come out. And what did she say? Her name is Bonnie Lachey. If you all remember, Krishan and Blueface got together on his show, his dating show that he had some time ago. I didn't tune into it. It wasn't really my forte. But Bonnie Lachey was another one of the contestants. She said that she has been Blueface's long-term side chick. And she said she's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Where are the discreet girlies at? Why y'all out here? Why y'all out here repping that? Be quiet. They are the couple that you hate to hear about. And I don't know if he has crack on his private parts or what. But there's absolutely nobody out there that would make me go crazy like that, where I have to you are in jail. And I'm going to tat your entire face on my face. Whitney said, have mercy. I'm so tired of rocking blue. I am as well, sis. The tattoo is for real. It is real. Absolutely have mercy. Kim said, what kind of drugs does this man possess? He got basement D, y'all. He got to. Brittany said he didn't put that voodoo hammer on her. It's over with. Brittany, not the voodoo hammer. Not the voodoo hammer. She said, I went on that show too. Thank the Lord I didn't get picked. Not Brittany, you auditioned. Kim said it has to be voodoo. Look, this is the thing. You know what? Men that are narcissists, they know who to prey on. They prey on the different girls, manipulative men and women, because women do it too. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. You all are saying it's voodoo. She said it's definitely voodoo. Okay. Not it's definitely voodoo. Okay, moving along. So something that ticked me off, and I'm tired of this dude too. Let me take a sip. Hell, I might need to pour up some more. But so Justin Timberlake recently, he be pissing me off, y'all. Let me go ahead and let's have a real conversation. So in a recent live performance, he took time out of his performance and he said this. He said, I want to take the time to apologize to absolutely effing nobody. Okay. This was days after Britney Spears apologized to him for releasing some of the intricate details of their relationship in her memoir. Now, a lot of people and sources are feeling like, okay, was he directing this at Britney? Is he directing this at Janet Jackson? Because y'all know we still mad that he pulled her titty out. We just a little bit upset about it, Justin Timberlake, because you was trying to get our good girl Janet Jackson canceled. Although you pulled that titty out, yes you did. Wrong. I want to know who he was talking to. Don't you hate when people throw subliminals and don't put a name on it? I'm like, tag them. Say who it is. We want to join in on the fun too. Justin Timberlake be making me real mad, and I am. He makes me so mad, but I still be listening to his albums. I know. I have a problem. It's a sickness. Now, one of the last things that I want to touch on, and I really, I got a lot of people that are tuning in that are parents right now on my live right now. Thank you so much for tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. But I want to know what you all feel about this. So I just recently read that, and especially my CPS kids, okay, and parents, they're going to be removing the police officers from the high schools in the city, y'all. And the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, he supports it. And I really, they're canceling a $10.3 million contract with the CPD. So they'll be removing them out of the schools. They're looking to do that in the fall time. Okay. This is really big because it's just, there's so many things that's going on within the schools. This has been a long-term contract that's going on. I personally, although I don't have any children enrolled in school, and even if I did, they wouldn't be in Chicago just because of where I live geographically. That is concerning. Are y'all concerned, parents? Talk to me. Okay, somebody say something. Say something. Whitney said, what? Wow, that's a bad idea. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. Kim said, I don't think it's a good idea. Whitney, she added, I just saw his haircut and said it looks like Uchi hair on top of his head. Good night, everyone. Good night. Whitney, you play too much. Not it look like a Uchi, baby. Not it look like a Uchi. She says, so is he going to do private security companies? Is the schools going to be secured at all is my question. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Now, they did do a poll with the students, and they agreed that they should be out of the school too. But, I'm just like, okay, who's looking out for the welfare of the kids? Like when you have classrooms that are overfilled with students, how does that work? Any educators in the building? Like, I just want to know how you all are feeling about this. Whitney said, baby, them teachers finna leave come fall. Girl, they're leaving by spring. They like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the leave. I'm gonna take the leave. Yeah, that's all that I have for what's happening, what's up tonight. A lot of different things that's going on out in the world. If you all got some stories, make sure that y'all send them to me because I love to read what y'all send over to me. I have to take a quick break. When I come back, we're gonna hop into tonight's topic, okay? And baby, y'all got to be ready to share, okay? Because we gonna share a little bit tonight.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand?
No, you hold my hand. Here we go!
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, it's your girl MzMetchi checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Hey y'all, I'm just shaking it a little bit. Yes, I'm moving ass in the seat real quick. I just want to take it a little bit. I know how to twerk. And that's one thing about me. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me jump into these comments. Hold on. She said, okay. Oh, you all still talking about the what's happening, what's up? Kim said it's for safety too. Oh, wait, no, Whitney said it's for safety of the staff too. I smell a strike coming. Yes. Yes. Gino, okay. Hey, Gino, I went to public high school and it wasn't that safe. But every time you got in a fight, if the teachers or security broke it up, then you were okay. Might get detention. But if the police broke it up, you were going to jail. Then your parents had to pick you up from there. Is that a bad thing? Tell me if that's a bad thing. Like, you don't get a record, do you? Did you get a record due to the fight? Like, talk to me about that. I do want to learn a little bit more. Yes, Whitney, I did have to have a twerk break. Absolutely. Absolutely. But so for tonight's topic, what are some things that you wish the opposite sex understood? I feel like this is a good topic for us to go into because, you know, although it's Black History Month, happy Black History Month, y'all. We are, you know, it's also Valentine's Day coming up, you know, we're talking about relationships and love and all of those amazing things. I got to drink some water, y'all. The wine is whining tonight. Okay. What are some things that you wish the opposite sex understood? So it was funny. I was having a conversation with my friend Renita earlier. Shout out to Be Your Own Kind. Make sure y'all go and support my good sis. But one of the things that she said to me that she wished that that men understood was that it was about the little things, you know, like that, you know, it's about the little things when it comes to your significant other and things of that sort. And I was just like, sis, I'm like, I feel you on that. Like, you know, it's not, you know, we are in a time of the city girls and city boys era. We are, where everything is just about like, what you gonna do for me? You gonna pay my bills? I need a Birkin bag. Da, 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 da. But, you know, the ladies do appreciate the smaller gestures too. Like I know I certainly do. Like for me, I think one of the funniest things with Anthony, I will tell him, like, he'll be like, I'm about to go to the store. You want anything? And I might say like one thing. I'm like, okay, can you grab this for me or whatever the case is? And like, he'll come back with all my favorites, like all my little favorite stuff. I'm like, oh, not you got me to Arizona and all this other stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't even ask for this. Like, pay attention to your significant other. Like, you know what they like. Okay. And look, you know, Courtney was talking to us earlier about poly relationships. So if you got a couple different boos, pay attention to what your boos like too. Okay. Like, pay attention. It's about the small things, right? Okay. Let me get into Kim's comment. She said, fellas, you need to be open and honest and learn how to communicate better with women. Men, stop lying and be freakier. Oh my gosh, girl, not be freakier. Be freakier, man. Yes, you know, I saw a reel recently where a lady, and you could tell she was probably between, I would say, about maybe 40 to 50. So she was a mature woman. And she said that guys don't understand that if they would just be honest, you never know who you're dealing with and what they're comfortable with, you know, and whatever the case is. So it's just like when you think about it, like, you know, you have men and even women, it's not just exclusively to men, that will like lie about their status, you know, their relationship status and all of these different things. And there are some people that are comfortable with certain arrangements. So if you keep it real and you be honest, you can probably still enjoy whatever it was that you wanted to enjoy in the first place. I agree. Being open and honest, it's the best way to go. The best way. She also added to pay attention to your woman. Yeah. You can't. I think one thing that guys should understand is that the same things that you did to get your person, you have to do to keep your person. Okay. And I feel like that is not just about like if you're in a long-term relationship or if you're married or different things like that, but even if you're dating, if you're seeing someone, right? The same way that you started is the way that you need to consistently be. And ladies, I want to tell you this. You can't ask your man to do all of these grandiose things and then you fall off. No, it takes work on your part too. You can't just sit up and just because you're pretty and all this other stuff that you feel like you don't have to put any work in either, or that you don't have to do anything to maintain and be consistent. If you used to wear lingerie, you got to wear lingerie. Okay. If there was things that you used to do, you got to hold up to your end of the bargain too, but you got to pay attention. I agree. You got to pay attention. Read the room, fellas. Read the room. Whitney added little things. Being proactive makes things sweeter. We do not want to feel protected and not have to wait. We do want to feel protected and not have to lead or think all the time. Let me tell you, Whitney, I love that you said that. I was just having a conversation with Kim not too long ago, and I was telling her that I love those moments where all I have to do is grab my purse and it just has like my identification, a lip gloss, a auntie pad, because I keep an auntie pad. Okay, this is to make sure, because you know, auntie be having some things going on. But I like to travel very minimally. I'm a passenger princess. So I'm like, I want you to open the doors and all this other stuff. All I want to do is just sit here and just be cute. That's all I want. Because this is the thing. And this is one of my things that I wish that this is one of my things that I wanted to add to the conversation. A lot of the times we hear men and women kind of like you know, coming at women that like, oh, they're super independent, they don't need nobody, what do they need me for, all of this other stuff. So one thing I'll say is this: women that are very independent and they're leaders and they are just boss chicks. I'm a boss chick, okay? We don't like to always be in that space. So I will say this to men, okay? This is what I'm going to say to the guys that I wish that they understood. If you are dealing with a woman that's very strong-willed, she's used to doing so many things or whatever the case is, the way that you're going to get her to soften up is to take things off of her plate. But a boss chick is not going to tell you. They're not going to give you an itinerary of what it is that you need to do. You got to start showing up in the spaces of where you need to be. Just like if the shoe was on the other foot, if a woman is dating a doctor or somebody that's busy, she got to get in line. She got to fall in line. She's going to make herself available the way that she needs to. The same thing goes with the men. So if you're dating a boss chick, you got to be able to provide them with some security. You got to be able to lead and take the reins on certain things, because see, in her mind, she's used to doing all of that. That's natural for her. You got to take that off of her plate. Okay. Whitney said, we know the truth. We just giving you a chance to not lie. Baby, if I ask you about it, know that I already know about it. So if you play dumb, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Whitney also added that I love a good Arizona fruit punch. I'm a green tea girl myself, sis. And Whitney added, she said, like the whips and chains. She was asking Kim about her comment. Y'all crazy. Whitney also added that you must keep dating us. Yes. And y'all know, okay, I'm talking to my people that's been in a relationship for a long time. Okay. Like I'm moving into my 13th year. And I could keep it a buck. It's definitely, I have looked up sometimes throughout these 13 years. Like, I'm like, we ain't had a date night in a minute. Baby, what did you doing? When are we going out? When are we going out? And I used to like be all coy about it. Now I'm just like this. Yo, what's your availability? We need to go pop out. We need to go outside. I'm like, we don't have anything holding us back. Why are we not in the streets? Okay. Date nights matter. Thank you, Kim. It does. And Kim also added that she is to passenger princess me, please. Y'all, being a passenger princess, I don't even be wanting to type in the address of where we going on the GPS, baby. I just want to live and be cute. That's all. I just want to live and be cute. I want to sit over with my Starbies, or a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, or a drink. Cause I got the travel to go cups. It's like a travel wine glass, and it's got like the wine glass inside of it, but it holds like a regular little thing. I have that because I like to drink when I'm a passenger princess. I just want to sit and look cute. That's all. Whitney said, Kim, please and thank you. Wake me up when we arrive. Not wake you up, baby. You're not being a good co-captain, sis. You got to stay awake. Gino added, don't be in these long-term relationships if your man is afraid to put a ring on it. Come on now, Gino. Now Gino talking to the ladies. He wants y'all to know. He wants you all to know. Don't be in a long-term relationship if he ain't gonna put a ring on it. Okay? Come on now, Gino. Gino's dropping the knowledge on y'all tonight. And y'all better get in tune. Okay? So, yes, my main thing is, look, stay in tune. The things that we would want the opposite sex to know. It's just like, be real, okay? You come with that BDE, y'all. Come with the BDE. You got to come through. Look, and this is the thing. And all my girls, especially all my girls that's on here tonight, y'all know that, and we love to see it when your man is coming with that energy. Like, I got it. It's taken care of, done, handled, secured. You are going to get the best version. You're going to get the best version of her. You're going to get a version, baby. You're going to get a version that'll keep you up at night, okay? If you're doing what you need to do. Handle business, y'all. Handle business. That was, whoo, baby. Y'all was dropping the stuff up in here tonight. Now, look, I got to go and pay some bills real quick. But we're going to close out with the quote of the night. And it's a short one, but it's one that's going to be relevant, okay? I'll be right back. Y'all keep them comments coming. I'll read the ones that y'all put in there when we come back.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com. Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi, and it's time to close out. It's always a sad time in the night, y'all. Always. Wait a minute. Let me see. Whitney, what did you say? I love the I got it comment. Yes. Tonight's quote, real quick. So tune in, listen in. There's always a blessing in disguise in every situation. Something far greater always comes out of moments that test you. Keep going, keep rising, keep believing. You all, this week, oh my goodness, this week was filled with so much. I feel like I know for me, I was pulled in so many different directions and definitely had some very eye-opening experiences and things that went on. And you know what? There is a blessing in disguise in every situation that we go through. So even when you go through things that it makes you upset, it makes you sad, whatever emotion that is evoked from you that you feel you just may not be able to identify with, or it's like, why is this happening? What's going on? When those situations happen, it's forcing you to look deeper and to figure out what the issue is. Okay, whatever that may be in whatever realm in your life. So I definitely just wanted to leave you all with that word. Okay. I want to go ahead and thank everyone that tuned in and contributed to the conversation tonight. Shout out to my special guest for this evening, Courtney Alyse. You all make sure that you follow the Poly Women Love Hard. They are on Instagram as well as Facebook. And if you are interested in their retreat that they have coming up March 1st through the 4th, make sure that you visit polywomenloveheart.com to learn more information about the retreat and just see if you can participate. You know, it's out in Elk Grove, Illinois. So that's going to be happening in March. If you all are interested, make sure y'all get in tune with her and just stay up to date with all of those events. I'm pretty sure she's going to be dropping some heat as far as for the rest of the year. I love y'all. And I mean, I am out next week. I'm out next week, y'all. Thank you, sis. But I will be back the following week. So make sure that this month you are supporting Black-owned businesses, okay? Sharing Black artists, whatever it is, okay? Black. Baby, we going all the way in. Y'all know this is the shortest month of the year, baby. So we got to make the most of it. So you all make sure that you are kicking off Black History Month in the proper way. Latif, I'm gonna miss you too, girl. I'm gonna miss you too. But I will be back on the 15th, and baby, we gonna have a good time. I know I'm gonna miss y'all before Valentine's Day, so I love each and every person that tunes in every week, my longtime supporters, people that just found out about my platform, the support that you all offer. I love you all so much, and I'm wishing you again a good kickoff to the Black History Month, but also an amazing Valentine's Day. I love y'all, and until next time, bye.